points we need to know. So if you're yet to start trading on Gate.io, please kindly start trading. And this is a very good. I will talk about the tokenomics. And I do tell you guys that before you go to any project, the one thing you have to know that is does the project what is the utility of the project, what is the use cases, what is the total supply, what is the total supply, what's the all-time high, what's the all-time low, what on what blockchain is it built on? What actually is the project actually doing? Who is the founder of this block of this of the token? And also, what do they plan to achieve in the nearest future and all that? So all these are many more important points we need to take note of when talking about projects and all that. Now, Alex token charts is a course of towards decentralization and automation of Alex and protocol. Now, given a common trend of the Alex token to ban them, how does the community wave it towards the time strips and all that. Now, tokenomics is a series of binance now of binary do or do not gate, but the incentive and governance are strong mechanisms to guide the community towards maximizing its utility. Now, in this paper, we actually lay out the framework for progressive gateway and liquidity decentralization with the vision of establishing to ensure public institution. Now, the Alex Balance Incentive, our daily liquidity provider with long term interest platform and market cap and all that. So, and a lot of information that we will actually see as we move ahead in the course of this session. So now, what is Alex? What do we understand? What is Alex that we're actually talking about? Alex is an open source DeFi protocol on Bitcoin via SAC smart contract. Now, the vision of Alex is to contribute towards financial infrastructure needed in realizing Web3. Now, it will help realize by providing the following basic elements and maturing financial system and all that. So this is what Alex is actually, or when you ask, okay, what actually is Alex and all that. So these are what we need to take note of, and also it actually helps in the financial system and all the maturing in the financial system, in which we'll be looking at as we move ahead in the course of today's discussion. So I believe you guys are following me, and in the course of as we move ahead in the course of today's explanation, trying to dish out what Alex is actually really all about. Now, one of the elements is that its launchpad provide an interface for new the launchpad actually provide an interface for new project launching and also decentralized exchange, both automated market maker and off-chain order book to facilitate liquid put for project built on Slack and others. So these are when it comes to the market, these are the two involved in the market. And also when it comes to financial instruments and others, now we introduce fixed rate and also fixed term lending and borrowing markets and effectiveness, effectively creating a first zero coupon bond in the DeFi space. And also when it comes to leverage, we offer the use of leverage for the pursuit of higher return, both through the marginal trading as well as the yield farming, which is something very very important that we need to actually take note of. Now let's to go to the Alex token itself. Now the token is an effective mechanism to distribute for the fundamental value of the project. The Alex token, note, the Alex is a medium of exchange of time value, risk, return, and preference. That is what Alex is actually. So it's very important that we take note of this point of what Alex is actually all about. Alex is a medium of exchange of time, value, and risk, return, preference. This is a very very important point that we need to actually take note of when talking about what Alex is actually really all about. So this and many more we need to actually take note of when talking about Alex, what Alex is actually all about, the protocol behind it and other. Now, Alex is the participation of token of a platform of the kind of a platform and protocol that provide protocol and platform governance benefit to the governance participants who hold Alex. Now, Alex is a medium by which participants of platform activities, namely provision of liquidity on debt or slack, are incentive. Now, Alex can be required, can actually be acquired through our DEX and others. So you can actually require Alex through Gate.io, in which we'll be looking at the analysis in Gate.io. So let's before we come back to continue this explanation, let's look at Gate.io to get one or two analysis on Gate.io. So let's move Gate.io. Sorry, what's wrong? We have an issue. Oh, yeah. Sorry, just trying to open my Git.io. Okay, so now as we can see here in this chart, okay, we have a chart here. Let me zoom it out so we can see it well. So now, as we can see, and what can we actually say? We can say the Alex USDT, the peers Alex USDT when talking about the peer and all that. And what can we actually see from here? We can see the market price. We can say, okay, it's currently now this is how many minutes time frame. This now this sorry, this is 1 hour. Sorry, this is 1 hour time frame. So let's check 30 minutes. 30 minutes. Sorry, it's loading. I'm gonna refresh the page. Please, if you're listening to me and you're here to follow my profile, please kindly to follow my profile. It's very important that you follow my profile as we keep moving forward in the course of today's discussion. Okay, let's go before we come back. It's still loading. It's loading, so we'll still come back to it. Let's go to the coin market cap. Let's go to CoinMarketCap to get some analysis from there before we come back to this. So now you can see on CoinMarketCap, you can see what it's currently trading at. It's trading is currently at 0.09598. That is what it's actually trading at. And now looking at looking at this is a form of this is a day trade. When looking at it, this is a kind of a day trade. But let's put it at all. Let's say all. Let's look all. So you can see, you can actually, I believe everyone can see this chart here. You can see it. So it's actually showing green. That is tell you that the market is actually positive. The market is actually looking good when looking at it. You can see it here. I believe you guys can all see the market. So that should tell you that the market is actually so if you have gotten the all-time, you have actually gotten like three. If you got just imagine you getting this coin when just you getting this token when it was around 0.06. That was it not last oh, no, this month, early this month. If you have gotten this token early this month, and you would have sold because it has actually gotten to it has actually it got to 0.0.1. It actually got to 0.1. Just imagine you getting this token, and right now is now we are not getting this huge amount of money in it. So these are what we need to take note of when talking about tokenomics, analysis about project like this. Now let's check. Now you see, you I believe you guys have seen what I've actually showed you about this about what is actually happening here. Now it has actually come down, even though when if you buy this token when it came down here. Okay, now it's currently at 0.01. Now, for the fact that it has gotten to 0.01, now it's still going to push up back. There's as far there's more pumping in the market and all that. Yesterday, the market, if you notice, Bitcoin just is actually ranging, just fluctuating. There's not actually stability when it comes to Bitcoin and all that. It's actually and it's now becoming less volatile. Bitcoin is now becoming less volatile, which is something very good in the market space and all that. Now, let's check the current news in the market. What is actually happening in the market and all that. Let's check the current news in the market. Or let's go to before we go to the news, let's go to about this token. What is the token really all about? Because we can't go to the news without knowing what Alex is actually really all about. So let's get what Alex that we're actually looking at. What is this Alex really all about? Now, when looking at what Alex is actually all about, you can actually say that now we can see here the Alex we are Alex and we are the first stop one of the top one stop DeFi service project service platform on Bitcoin via Slack. So now they are kind of one stop DeFi service platform on Bitcoin via Slack. So they are built on Bitcoin via Slack, and the sea change on the DeFi begins as a simple as lending and borrowing Bitcoin. Now, the smart contract that govern those tokens can be used to create bonds. Now, using this decentralized bond, we can recreate derivative products, leverage, and also on all the other function of iFinance, replacing it with logarithm of the in an automated liquidity exchange or Alex that we all know about, on which you can actually trade on it on gate.io and all that. So these are all what we need to take note of when talking about this token. What and what do we need to know about this token? What is this token really all about? What is this token? So all these are actually basic information we need to take note of when talking about this token. What we need to know about this token? What is actually this token really all about? So these are all important points that we need to actually take note of when talking about this token. So now, and if you check now, what exchanges can we actually see it on? Now, when talking about spot, you can see it's actually trading on gate.io. It's actually trading, and you can see it's very high, and the volume is around 50. It's actually the highest. It's actually the highest. This token is actually high. It's actually trading on gate.io as highest. It's trading on MEXC. It's actually getting on TIXT.com and all that. And if you can actually check it here, in 24 hours, trading volume in 24 hours is around 50 million and 50,000 dollars. We can see it, and you can see the trading volume is actually high. Liquidity score recent this is actually a recent update in the last 24 hours because updated every 24 hours and all that. So this is a lot of people are actually looking at this project, investing in it and all that. And I promise you now, if you can buy it now, it has actually come down right now. It's actually down to it's actually down. What is the down price right now? Price. Okay, now it's actually down to this. Now, if you can buy it at this current price now, this current price of 0.06, if you can buy it at this point, it's actually still, even though it might likely still come down. Let me go to gate.io to analyze this token. Let's go to gate.io to analyze this token. It's preferable with analyzing gate.io. Um, okay. Okay, Gate.io, we're currently on Gate.io. So let's try to analyze this token. So now, as we can see here, like I said earlier now, this is where it's currently at. This is where you can see what is happening here. You can see the ranging that we have in the market now. This the highest it has gone to was 0.01, and it actually came down here. Where is my tools? Let's do some analysis here. Oh, okay. About the coin, about the distribution, you actually receive the code very soon in the next here is around 8 something, so in the next 10 minutes. Just let's follow me through. Let's analyze this token. So in the next 10 minutes, I will distribute the red carpet to you guys. So now let's check this token. Let's check this. Let's analyze it here. I'm trying to analyze this token here. So now you can see what is actually happening here. You can see the ranging that is actually happening at this point in time in this market and all that. Now you can see it actually came down here to 0.09. It has actually gotten to 0.09. The first one that it actually came down is 0.09. You can 0.09, yeah, it came it was ranging. Now it came down here and it got, you can see this massive push. Came down here 0.09000 and it came up. It came up, you can see the huge profit. It still came down here, it's ranging, it's coming here again, which we believe that it's still going to range. Okay, it's going to actually go for some period of time, come down and also push up again. Now maybe now the next push in this token can be maybe 1.5 and 0.02 thereabout, 0.12 thereabout, and we can say 0.15 and also thereabout we can say in the market before it comes down. So this is a project that you can actually key into. So actually this is a 1 hour time frame and you can see the way the market is actually going into. So now just imagine if I buy this token at the rate, you can see this market here. Now you can see the way the market is moving here. You can see it. You can see it here. So now, if I want to sell, for example, if I have this coin, you can see now this coin. Now you can see the way it's moving. You can see it. You can see the selling price. I believe everyone can see my screen right now. You can see the selling price. You can see everything that has to do with the market. We're talking about this buying and selling of this token and another, which is a which is very important that we take note, that we know when talking about the market itself. What do we need to know about this market, all the interesting factors that we need to consider when talking about this token and all that. This is a very important point that we need to know. Now imagine if this token, I'm trying to sell it, or I'm trying to invest in it at a, okay, you are new here, you're welcome. Please, can you do follow my profile? Can you do follow me here? An airdrop is going to be sent in the next 10 minutes. I'll be sending a red carpet to you guys for you to make use of. So now just imagine this place now. If for example, I want to buy, for example, I buy this token at the rate of, let me just say that, okay, I buy it at 10. I don't have dollar here. That's why I don't have amounts here to buy and order. So that is why you see that I can't actually do it right here. But let's come back to, I believe you guys have seen it on Git.io, how to actually go about when talking about the token and all that, how you can actually trade on it and get huge profit from the market. When talking about the market, how to actually make an edge in the crypto market, what you start to benefit from the market, from investing in the crypto market and others. So these are all important factors that we all must consider when talking about the market itself. What how can we actually take advantage of the market? What is now the benefit of investing in the market and others? So all these are minimal are what we need to actually consider when talking about the crypto market and other. All these are minimal actually important factors that we need to actually consider when talking about the market itself. What is the market actually does? What is the market really all about? So all these are all what we must know when talking about what the market does, what the market is actually really all about. So I believe you guys are following me and getting what I'm actually dishing out to you guys in the course of today's discussion. You're welcome. Please kindly do follow my profile if you're yet to do so. Please kindly do follow my profile if you're yet to do so. So now, based on what we can see here, now we can see the maximum supply. You can see the maximum supply in which has been happening in the market space. You can see the maximum supply here, in which you can see my arrow. I believe everyone can see my arrow. You can see the maximum, the total supply. You can see the total supply in the market space. You can see the maximum supply. You can see the fully diluted into, I mean that is actually into the market. They still have a lot left that they've actually not put into the market and all that, which is something very good because it sometimes it's not actually very good to actually put all your this into the market. Now imagine, let's do an analysis here. Now just imagine if you're actually buying this token and all that. Now if at this point, if I buy like if I want to get like, if I have like 10 USDT. Now if I have 10 USD, I will actually get Alex worth of 1.0 1 point and be 104.11 token of this Alex token. That's what I will get. Now if I'm making use of 50, you can see this thing. Now, at this current range, you can see this price now. At this current, if you buy like $50 worth of this token, and this token now gets, you buy at this current rate is around not the current rate is around 0.0960 thereabout. Now, and you buy it at this current at $50 and you get this token. Now, imagine now if this token now gets to 0.02, you just imagine the huge profit you will get from this market. Just imagine the huge profit you are likely going to get from this market by buying it at this rate of 50. Now, looking at the all-time high, the all-time high was actually around the all-time high was around 0.03. So now for the fact that it has actually gotten to 0.0 period before, the all-time high of this token was actually 0.0 period, which is something very good, which is something very good that we can actually take note, that we can actually know. It's a very good sign that the market is actually going to be positive. We're actually going to see positive move in the market. So now the market has actually moved. The all-time high of this market of actually it was around 0.3. Now buying it at this at and now it went down to 0.09. Just imagine from 0.03 it went down to, it can't go lesser than this. That is one point to know. It can't actually move. All that is going to move, it can't actually move. It can't move 40% lesser than this or 30% less than this. It's actually going to still push up because since the all-time high, there's probability that it can still, if money is being pumped into the market, it can still override this all-time high of 0.0, and the all-time low of this token was around 0.001. That was around January 28, 2023. Now between January 2023 and because this token has lasted for 5 months now. This token we're actually talking about actually has lasted for 5 months now. And now just imagine you getting this token now. Imagine the interest rate, and it has actually gotten from 5 months ago to April 18. It's actually gotten like one like 715 percentage high percentage rate, which is something very huge, which is a very huge profit that you can actually keep, that you can actually note in the crypto market. And so all these are actually interesting point that we need to know. That I do tell people that always do your analysis when talking about the market and other. And look, we're talking about it. Remember the contract and this was Slack was Bitcoin Slack and all that. And also if you check their Twitter page, what is actually happening on their Twitter page. That is another important factors you will consider. What is happening on their Twitter page? What is their website? What is their white paper? All this are actually, what are they actually building? So all these are actually interesting point. And also now just imagine Bitcoin actually going the way it's supposed to do. And now because all it was is actually going to follow the trend in which Bitcoin is actually going. You see that since it moves from that 0.0.1, it has actually not been be very, the market has actually not been volatile for this token. Why? Because it's on on the Bitcoin network and other Slack network and other. And a lot of movement has been happening in the market. You can see a lot of positive move have been happening in the market when talking about the crypto market. What we need to know about it, how can we actually go about it? So all these are actually important and interesting points. You can see it here. It's not that you can see it here. You can see from when it started, you can see it, it has been positive, it went high, it came down, it has been ranging, it's ranging here, it will still go back up and all that. So this is a very good token that you can actually look into when trying to say that okay, token that you want to actually invest in. This is a token that you can actually invest in to get huge profit from. So that is it about this token when trying to give you explanation about what the token is actually really all about, how you can actually make get huge profit in the crypto market and all that. So all these are actually interesting point that we need to actually take note of when talking about this token. What does this token actually has to offer? This token has a lot to offer in the crypto space when actually you just have to know how you can actually put your head into it and get the major benefit from the crypto market when trying to analyze this token and what you can actually gain from this token and others. So all these and many more are important factors that we need to consider when talking about this token and other. All these are many more are important factors that we need to actually consider when talking about this token and what this token actually has to do in the crypto market and other. Now let's come back to Gateos IO to the crypto market to actually get more analysis about this token that we're actually looking at. Now, in getting more analysis, you can see there's this token right now. You can see the way it's moving. You can see it's currently moving. Now, Bitcoin, I do tell you guys that it's actually most times the market actually moves based on the trend of the way Bitcoin actually goes, movement of Bitcoin. It actually follows the movement of how Bitcoin actually operates and all that. Well, it's actually true. It's actually true. This coin, most of the coins actually follow the way Bitcoin actually. Now, let's check Bitcoin. What is happening in Bitcoin market? Let's check Bitcoin market, what is actually happening. You can see it. The Bitcoin market has been ranging for some time now. Sorry, it's loading. So all these are actually interesting point. Now the Bitcoin market is around 2.64. It has been ranging like this way since last day before yesterday. It has been ranging this way day before yesterday. So you can actually say, okay, is it a positive move? Yeah, I personally see a push in the market space, and because it has been ranging this way from I bought a coin on Give and right now it's actually giving me 30 30 plus and all that, 30x and all that. So, which is actually a good sign in the market. And so, all these are actually important factors that we need to actually consider when talking about the crypto market. What do we need to know? How can we actually go into it? And all these analysis are actually very, very important when talking about the crypto market and all that. I believe you guys are getting what I'm actually dishing out to you guys as well. Please, if you're yet to follow my profile and listening to me, please kindly do follow my profile so that whenever I'm live, you will be signifying live whenever I'm live so that you won't miss out on any section of mine as we keep analyzing this token. What do we need to know about this token that we're actually analyzing as we move ahead in the course of today's discussion. Now, let's get an in-depth of the tokenomics that we're actually talking about. Let's get more to idea about the tokenomics. What does it has to say? What does it has to say? Now, and other a lot of news has actually been going on concerning this token. That's actually Dex CoinDesk has actually said a lot of things concerning this token. So a lot of news have actually been happening, going on point. Kids actually mentioned talk something like about this token, how it's actually the white paper, the how to actually apply for it, what is the token really all about, all the benefit that we need to know about the token. So a lot of ideas have actually come on board to actually say, okay, this token is actually something that you can actually key into, that you can actually invest in as well. You can actually invest in when actually looking at it on a real sense and all that. So let's get more to like let's go back to the tokenomics, the incentive, the staking, the different benefits of actually making use of this token. Let's get more deeper explanation to what this token is actually really all about. So let's get a deeper explanation to what this token is actually really all about. So let's go through. Please, if you have any question whatsoever, you are free to ask on the chat box, and justice is going to be done as we move ahead, as we keep moving forward in the course of today's discussion. If you have any question whatsoever, you are free to ask on the chat box, and justice is going to be done as we keep moving forward in the course of today's discussion. So now, in talking about now, let's talk about the incentive and other. We've talked about a lot of this. We've pointed out a lot of points when have to do with this token and other. Now, the next point we're looking at, let's get an idea about the incentive and other. Now, the primary utility of the Alex is to serve as a medium by which participants on platform activity, namely provision of liquidity on the DEX and staking are incentive. Now, the Alex emission will substantially drive adoption and continue participation engaging a community of users and also strategic partnership and others. So when it comes to the incentive, when it comes to the primary utility of this token, that's why I do tell people that does the token actually has this token I'm actually talking about, does it has utility? What is the token? What is the utility behind the project? So if the token does not actually have utility, then that token is not something that we can actually invest in it and others. So if the token actually has utility, if it has something that's actually offering in the market space, that means it's something good that you can actually look into to actually invest in. I believe you guys are following me. Okay, it's time for the airdrop. Let me see if you're online and you're ready for the airdrop. Let me see you guys so that I can distribute airdrop before we continue. If you are online, let me know. Let me know. Signify so that I can distribute the airdrops. Waiting for you guys, so that we can distribute these airdrops. Let me see your comment. Let me see your comment. Let me see your comments on the chat box, so that I will know that you are online and ready for the distribution of these airdrops. So let me see your comments on the chat box. Let me get the airdrop. Okay, type in the airdrop now. Are you the only one live? What are our others, man? Oh, thank you for always joining me in my live section. I always see you in my live section. I really appreciate you always joining me live. So I'm waiting for others to comment on the chat box. Others should comment on the chat box. Comment on the chat box, so that I will know you guys are with me. Others, I'm waiting for others to just comment. Others should comment so that this is for 30 people. So the first 30 people that claim it are the lucky winner. So let us start now. Start claiming it now. Start claiming it now. Start claiming it now. So that is it about the cryptocurrency. What we need to know about it. What are the benefits of it? How can we actually go about it? What are the important information we need to know when talking about the crypto market and all that? So all these are actually important information that we need to actually take note of when talking about crypto market, when talking about cryptocurrency itself, how we can actually make use of it, what are the benefits of it, and all that. So all these are actually basic information that we need to actually take note of when talking about the crypto market and all that. So that is just it when it comes to cryptocurrency. What we need to know, what are the staking plan, when talking about the staking plan, when talking about the investment and other. So let's move ahead. I believe, so if you've gotten yours, just type on the chat box showing that you've gotten yours, so that I will know that you guys have received it. So if you've gotten yours, just type on the chat box while I move ahead with today's discussion. So now, the next one we're talking about, let's explain the staking. Now, Alex can be locked for a voluntary period, for voluntary at a particular period of time. That is when That is when this alert can actually be locked. It can actually be locked for a voluntary period of time. Now, to earn Alex as rewards, actually earn Alex as reward, 50% of the token, 50% of the token supply. Actually earn this Alex as a reward, 50% of the total of the token supply is allocated to actually staking, where Alex and other liquidity can actually be stored and others, which is something very good that we can actually okay, it's just only two people that has claimed this airdrop. So I'm waiting for others, I'm waiting for others. You can notify others that they are yet to claim. Just only two people. I have the statistics here. Just only two people has claimed the airdrop. So if you've claimed the airdrop, just signify, just signify, just signify. Just only two people has claimed this airdrops. So waiting for others to claim, waiting for others to claim. It's a crazy Friday. So it's something very, very, let's claim, let's claim, let's claim, let's claim as we move ahead in the course of today's discussion. So if you're yet to claim, please can you do claim and let me know if you've claimed your airdrop. Let me know if you've actually claimed your airdrop as we keep moving ahead in the course of today's discussion. So now the next one we're talking about is the voting. Now we're talking about voting. Alex, is a mechanism for entering and existing the Alice community. Now, as well as vote, as well as for voting and also platform governance and all that. Now, Alex holders are voting are voting right now, and also the voting decision is something very very important. And now the future platform development, we have transaction fee rebate, we have staking policy, we have reserve funding distribution, we have Alex token supply policy, and so all these are actually important points that we need to actually take note of when talking about the token distribution. What are they really all about? How can we actually make use of it? What are the important factors that we need to actually note when talking about this token, what are the important factors we need to know when talking about this token and others. So all these are actually interesting and important factors that we need to actually take note of when talking about this token, when talking about how it actually works, what is it really, really, really all about. So that these are all important information that we need to know when talking about analysis of the Alex token and others. So these are the analysis when talking about this Alex token and others. So if you're here to claim your red carpet, please kindly claim it. If you're here to claim it, please kindly claim it. It's for you. It's from you. If you're here to claim your airdrop, please kindly claim it. I'm waiting for you to comment on the chat box telling me you've actually claimed it, so I know that you guys have received it. So these are all what we've actually been looking at and many more about what this token is actually all about, how you can actually go about even talking about trading on it and others. So these are all important factors that we must actually take note of when talking about this token. What is this token really all about? How can we actually make use of it when talking about trading? What are the benefits of actually trading on this platform when looking at this token and other. It's a very good project. It has a lot of utility which you can actually which you can actually tend to actually look at in trading on and other. So all these are actually important factors that we need to actually consider when talking about this token, what the token is actually all about, what it's there to do and other. So all these are actually important factors that we need to actually take note of when talking about this token, what the token is actually all about. It's actually moving currently, and we are still expecting to see more push in the market. If it as far as token as to be the focus of discussion, we are expect to see more push in the market, in the crypto market when talking about this token and all that. So you can see here it has gotten to this place before, and now it has gotten to this place. Now it's on this and all that. So it might actually come down before it actually moves back up in the market and all that. So just imagine you getting just 50 dollars or $10 worth of this token and just leaving it for a particular period of time, watching the market and know how to actually invest in it and all that. So these are all important factors. I told you guys that before you go into any project, you have to analyze what is the utility behind the project. What does this project has to actually offer? What does this project has to actually offer? If the project is actually offering something good, then It's something that you can actually invest in. What do they are? What solution are they bringing into the market? So all these are important factors that we need to actually consider when talking about tokens, investment in tokens and all that. So if you don't know what the token is actually really all about, if you don't know the tokenomics behind that project, what is the utility behind the project, what solution is the project actually bringing on board, you can't actually invest in it. So, but if you know that okay, this project I'm actually investing in, this is what the project is actually about, this is what the project is actually bringing on board, then you can confidently say that okay, I'm investing in this project and getting huge profit from actually investing in the project that we are actually talking about. So these are all basic information, these are all basic steps that we need to actually take note of, we need to actually consider. I told you guys now, when it comes to fundamental analysis, even though not only fundamental technical analysis and all that, you have to understand now what is the tokenomics behind a project. Now, what is the white paper? Now, is the project actually solving any? Is the project actually solving any problem, what is the all-time high, what is the all-time low for the project, and all this basic information are something very very important that we need to take note of when talking about this project, how to actually invest in it, what we need to know concerning this project. So that is all we'll be talking about for today's session. That is all we have for discussion in today's session. I want to appreciate everyone for joining us live, for connecting live with us in today's. Everyone have actually received I believed everyone. I believed everyone has received. I believe everyone has received the red carpet. I believe everyone has received the red carpet for this section and all that. So thank you guys for joining us live into this section. We've come to an end of today's conversation. Thanks everyone that connected live into this discussion. We will live again tomorrow for another interesting section. So all these are all basic information that we need to. So all these are actually basic information that we need to take note of when talking about this token, what this token is actually all about, how we can actually make use of it. Still loading. Sorry for that lost in connection. So all these are actually basic information that we need to take note of when talking about this token, what the token is actually all about, and we can actually make use of it and all that. I believe everyone has gotten their token when it comes to this project and all that. I believe everyone has gotten their token, their red carpet and all that. So that is all we'll be discussing in today's session. I want to thank everyone for connecting live to today's section. Thank you everyone for connecting live in today's discussion. I believe you guys enjoyed today's conversation. Join me same time tomorrow for another interesting conversation where we will all come together and learn and be impacted together as we keep moving forward in our discussion. Thanks everyone that's connected live with us today. Stay blessed and have a blessed weekend ahead of you. See you tomorrow for another interesting conversation. Stay blessed, guys, and enjoy the rest of your day.